Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today I just kind of wanted to hop on the mic and do a commentary video. I haven't really done one of these in a while. Guess I just haven't really had the right topic or the motivation. But I want to talk about the future of Pokemon Unite content, the good, the bad, the ugly, and just kind of what I'm perceiving is to be coming in the future. So yeah, let's go on ahead and jump into it. So first and foremost, I think that the game is ironic enough in probably the best balanced state that it's ever been in, which is pretty crazy to see. And if anybody watched the AOS Cup recently and just all the world competitions going on, it is really crazy roster mania happening, you know, players and teams disbanding and leaving and reforming and doing all that crazy stuff. So the competitive side of the game is super interesting. And as far as the timetable goes, we have the 1-year anniversary of the game coming up. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, but in August we have the World's Finals, the London LAN event, and that is going to be probably the biggest thing that I think that is coming up in the future of Pokemon Unite. Maybe the 1-year anniversary will be, but at least in the immediate future, that's going to be the biggest thing. We have 16 teams globally. One team finally, I'm very excited about this, one slot being added for India. So big shout outs to India and all the Indian competitive teams, professional teams that will be trying to find their way to that one slot, because we all know India is a huge community for this game. We love to see them getting that support. So in the future, we have, at least for now anyways, until we get some balance changes, because that'll surely happen. Espeon's right around the corner. We're going to talk about that as well. We have a pretty awesome patch. We have a really well-balanced patch, in my opinion. I think that, like I said, the game's probably more balanced than it's ever been. So many different strategies and different team comps. Although score strat is kind of dead, and that's probably for the better overall, there's tons of different team comps and strategies that can be employed and different viable picks. So it feels really good. So upcoming future Pokemon Unite competitive is looking really good. We have, I think, a couple more like really big events coming before we hit the world stage in London in August, and that's going to just be an amazing time. I can't wait to I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to watch it, and I'll definitely be doing some kind of a stream watching Worlds for sure, because I think it's going to be an amazing time. As for the 1-year anniversary, actually, you know what? We're going to push that for just a bit, and we're going to talk about Espeon. Espeon right around the corner. This week is going to be coming out, our newest attacker, and then we know, of course, that the leaked next attacker is going to be Delphox. So for the future of Pokemon Unite, future content always going to be coming out. We do have, new attackers, new Pokemon coming, new events, presumably, new seasons, new battle passes. So the content stream that we've, become accustomed to is definitely going to continue. I think that is to be expected as far as the future Pokemon Unite goes. The more of the same business as usual feel. We have our 3 to 4 week rough schedule. Sometimes they extend it a little bit for Pokemon releases, and it's been a good schedule. We get a constant flow of new content. It feels pretty good. There's always this like small revitalization period for the game, and that's more specifically what I'm looking forward to for Espeon. Really looking forward to that revitalization period where I can just kind of jump into the game and kind of get my feet wet all over again and experience something new. And that I definitely expect will never change, right? Like, I think that is a big core part of their business model. Memberships are coming up as well. So future kind of like monetization and purchase options for the game. And to be completely honest, while I'm not personally intending on buying battle passes and memberships of that nature, or anything on the monetization front, it's a really good deal. Absolutely a good deal. So if that's definitely something you want to get, I would look into it, because it's pretty awesome. You get tons of value for a pretty small amount of money. I think it's like $9, $10, something like that. USD, of course, is what I'm talking about. But yeah, future stream of content, Espeon coming right around the corner. Looks like it's really cool, very SP attacker focused. I think Delphox looks the same as well. And yeah, looking forward to that. So, 1-year anniversary. What can we expect? I'm not really sure. I think that the biggest thing is like a big event, right? Some kind of something like on a big event. I don't know, maybe a new game mode. Maybe that'll be the big time where they do some kind of game changing thing. It's a little hard to expect. I think that we've mostly, or at least I've mostly become accustomed to a very stable form of development. Their design philosophy feels very conservative. It feels like they have found a kind of formula that works. They have these releases, these events, these patches that come out, and it's very systemic and very I don't want to say stale. I can't think of the word. It's very stable. It's very on track. They have a whiteboard. They write things down on the whiteboard. They execute, right? I can't really think of how I'm looking to word it, but it does feel very on brand for them. And so even with the 1 year anniversary, while maybe the event will be a little bit bigger, maybe it'll be a little bit louder, have some marketing behind it or something, I don't really expect anything too crazy. Yeah, there's been rumors. I don't even want to call it leaks anymore, of course, because we never really saw anything. But there were rumors of a draft mode coming to the game. Maybe that could be the proper time to introduce something big and game changing like a draft mode. But overall, I think I'm mostly just expecting the same. So that's kind of the good stuff, right? The continued flow of content, the new releases, the future of competitive. But what am I not really looking forward to? And as much as I hate to say this, and I really don't mean this to be a negative video, I just want to kind of talk and share some dialogue with everyone that feels like listening. I'm looking forward to I'm looking to the future and seeing not very much reason to play the game as I see now. I'm seeing a continued ranked season, or a new ranked season where 5 stacks dominate the ladder, and I'm seeing not very good systems or matchmaking or ranked point systems. It's just this whole thing where when you're a non 5 stack player, there's nothing really to earn outside of like the 1800 reward, which, to be completely honest, if you don't know, everybody can get for free just by putting in the time. And I'm seeing a game that is just very the same, consistent, non-changing, non-evolving, non-innovating. And that's, I think, probably my biggest worry with Pokemon Unite, is just the lack of change, the lack of innovation. I feel like they have mostly found a model for creating this game that will likely deliver them financial success without the need to take any kind of risk or innovate. That's the really big one. So if we get a draft mode, that'll be a nice innovation for the game, right? It's definitely something that's very stable and appreciated in the MOBA genre as a whole. But I don't know if we're ever going to get a solo duo queue ladder, and I don't know if we're ever going to get some deeper rewards to grind for, or even just, like, in air quotes, a much more serious ranked mode to play for. I think that's these last handful of days or so, I've been really kind of sinking my time into other games and other ranked modes specifically, and I have been grinding games to improve and to try to better myself. And not kidding, like a couple days ago, I think I literally sank like 10 hours into this new game I've been playing, Blood Hunt, just like trying to get better, trying to rank up. And I miss that feeling for Unite, right? I remember really early on playing and sinking so much time into the game because it felt like there was so much to discover until you kind of realize there's not really much there. Or you start to see the problems over time, or whatever the case may be. And yeah, so unfortunately, I think I do expect more of that in the future. But alas, everything can change. So friends, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. What do you see for the future of Pokemon Unite? What do you see? What are you excited for? Are you excited for competitive? Are you excited for new Pokemon? I think we're always excited for new Pokemon. And do we think that they're going to change anything in a big way for the 1 year anniversary, for the future, for the rank systems, for the way that the game is engaged with on a daily basis? Drop a like in the video if you wouldn't mind supporting me, supporting this video, supporting the channel, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't for future Pokemon Unite content. I'm not going anywhere, trust me, not going anywhere. I just don't really play as much as I used to. But as always, be sure to be kind of one another, tell someone you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.